Hello, Fáilte. So I'm going to do a promised pronunciation video right now about blessings in Irish. There is a website which I got some blessings and some curses, and I had put it through on my mailing list, which you can join at loraobrien.ie. Links are below. And people loved it. So the one thing that came back was they didn't know the pronunciations of it. So what I've done is split it up with the spellings on the screen, our little chalkboard free lesson, and split it up into blessings and curses. So if you want the curses one, make sure you are subscribed and hit the bell for notifications, and you will get that in a couple of days. And if you're watching this later on, then make sure you go to my Irish language playlist on this channel and also subscribe and hit the bell for notifications so that you get the pronunciations of both the blessings and the curses for your friends and for your enemies. So this is thanks to the irishpaganschool.com, where you can get lots of information and teaching about the Irish language and Irish traditions and Irish culture and all the rest of it. So we're going to go with Beannachtaí. So the source is there on the screen. You can search for Beannachtaí, and it should come up anyway. But there you can pause that and type all that in if you want to go to the original source. And I'll put a link to it below as well, sorry. So first we have Gurav Mila Mahagat. So you may be familiar with this one already. It kind of means thank you, where we use it as thank you or thank you very much. But it kind of literally translates as may you have 1,000 good things. So Gurav Mila Mahagat, and Gurau or Gorev is correct depending on your dialect and pronunciation. Gorev Mila Mahagat. Sunnas Earth is happiness on you, and Sunnas is a really, really nice kind of blessing to get, you know. So Sunnas Earth. Mahu is another one, and Mahu is actually used very commonly by Gaeilge Irish speakers who use it in a way of like good for you or good on you, which is what it literally means, but it means like good on you means almost congratulations, but like an informal way of saying like I'm proud of you, or you did well, or you know, mahu, like good for you, you know. So I like this one. Mochacht manacht ort. Mochacht manacht ort. My 7 blessings on you, and 7 is a sacred number. 7 and 3 and 50 actually are sacred numbers traditionally in Irish mythology and folklore. So Mochacht manacht ort. Now there's a couple, and you'll find this very, very commonly in Ireland, that invoke God. And I have another video which I will make pop up somewhere here on the screen, which goes into Irish greetings if you're not a Catholic or a Christian, because a lot of our language is based around the blessings of God upon you, basically. So do go and check out that other pronunciation video if you want to have a look at that. But one of the things that is very important to me, a lot of people, you know, will talk about substituting Bandia, which would be goddess, instead of Dia, which would be, like Dia just means God, so it could be any God, right? Within the tradition, yes, it generally means like the Catholic God, frankly, or even the Christian God, I suppose, if you're not Catholic. But we have been a predominantly Catholic society here in the Republic of Ireland anyway, and I don't like actually taking it out. Like we, you know, our paganism even now is very much a syncretic blend, and I talk about this all the time, and it's really hard to get like a pure pagan version of anything, and I don't really think that exists within the Irish tradition. And it feels very disrespectful for me for people outside the culture to be just, you know, changing things kind of willy-nilly as it suits them, you know, taking the language but taking what bits they want from it. And, you know, I don't feel right doing that myself. So my little kind of compromise to it is I talk about Doia, which would be your God. Now, I know that doesn't work for atheists. Kind of does if your, you know, your God is no God, and that's fine too. But it just feels to me more respectful to say Doia, because to the person that you're talking to, because at the end of the day, you're giving them a blessing, right? And it's far more respectful of what's there already, I believe, rather than just subbing in what suits you. Okay, so that's what I've done here, and the original would be Nar Lagi Dia Dolov. So may God not weaken your hand. Kind of archaic terminology, but you know, that you have a strong hand basically, and you know, a strong hand is obviously very useful in a lot of respects. So my version of it would be Nar Lagi Doia Dolov. Nar Lagi Doia Dolov. May your God not weaken your hand. Then Gomarahu or Gomaratu. Not 100% sure grammar wise whether there should be a H in there, but I went with what was in the original source that I am pulling these from. So Gomaratu would be, as it says here, it means may you live, but it's a lot more than that. It kind of means a good life on you, that you're wishing somebody like a really good life, a good long life, a good healthy life, a good prosperous life. So Gomaratu. Here's another one with God now, and it's Goquira Dia Antá Earth, which is may God put luck on you. And my version is Goquira Doia Antá Earth. Goquira Doia Antá Earth. May your God put luck on you. And Beannachtaí would again be a very common one, very informal one. Beannachtaí. And because of the grammar here, it's kind of an interesting one. It technically, so Beannachtaí, de fada, just the way the grammar works, it changes dia to day. But that can also work for gods, plural. So like the long form version of that would be deha, de fada, I-T-H-E, deha. But in spoken Irish, that would often be condensed and it would be Beannachtaí, even if you were saying gods, plural, right? So the literal translation of that would be God apostrophe S. So God's blessing with you, as in the single individual God, but it works for deha as well, for gods, plural. So Beannachtaí. And Gonairi the Horuslat. Gonairi the Horuslat. And you might be familiar with Gonairi and Tálat, and Awe is look, as we saw on the previous slide. So Gonairi the Horuslat is may your trip succeed or rise with you. And Iri for rise, like Irigi is rise up, but again, there's a little bit more to it than just physically getting out of your chair. It is that kind of success. It's that the help and the support that you might get from your trip. So Gonairi an Tálat, Gonairi an Bóthairleat is another one. May the road rise with you. And Gonairi the Horuslat. May your trip rise or succeed. So Irie is the kind of, like if you look up Irie in the folklore, it'll be more than just, you know, a physical rising up. So this is with thanks again to the irishpaganschool.com, and this is myself, Lora O'Brien. And if you want, again, if you want the cursing version of this, because there is a part 2, make sure that you are subscribed and you hit the bell for notifications for whenever that comes up. And you can find me over at the irishpaganschool.com or on my own website at loraobrien.ie. And there's always interesting stuff like this coming through the mailing list, so make sure that you join at either of those places and you'll get some fantastic authentic Irish resources that we find and create ourselves sometimes. So slán go fóill, and I will see you in the next video.